It's week 5 of the 2024 season. And coming up, we'll see Derek Carr. He's currently third in the NFL in passing yards. It's the Saints and the Chiefs under the lights on Monday night.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They come in.
Big loss against the Falcons last week. Let's see here. I go to Arrowhead.
And this will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Well, the Chiefs offense going to make their way out, and at the helm, and now 3-time Super Bowl MVP in his 8th season in the NFL, it's Patrick Mahomes.
I think it's safe to say that at this point in his career, there's really nothing Mahomes hasn't accomplished by this time. 3 Super Bowl rings, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 league MVPs,
that's crazy, dude.
a couple of all-pro nods, and a passing
Gosh,
touchdown.
maybe slanted right in there.
It doesn't even sound real, especially when you consider the fact he's not even 30 years old. Now he has his sights set on being the first quarterback to three-peat. If there's anyone who can do it, it's certainly him.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has
Holding maybe.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Good RPM.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. A quick throw caught by Rice. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. You look at the Saints defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints heading out for the first time. And there's Derek Carr, quarterback, in his 11th NFL season now and 2nd in black and gold.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. They run it again with Kamara. And this will wind up as Saints 1st down as he's able to get
rushers I had all last game.
Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays.
Grab Chris Jones here.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw with Carr. That's to his running back.
That was risky as hell, man.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Now Carr. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Chris
How did he
Olave.
come down with that? Wow.
Touchdown on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here on the road.
It holds.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stop.
Where did he throw that thing? Jeez. Oh no, it's not far.
Down after the video review, so they had it right. Now the point after, good by Groupie. And that makes the score 7-0. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. 7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll get 2, maybe
nice to
3
find the clean streak. Kool-Aid, baby. Would have filled.
Not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
Gotta change his number, actually.
They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he slips up past
They ran it? Really? Oh my gosh.
It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City
Kidding
first
me.
down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Looking left side, and a loose football. And this
There it is.
picked up by the Saints. And they are going
Hollywood
to
Brown, fumble
at
live.
the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they
Heck
come
yeah.
up 1st and 10 at the 40. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
That didn't help.
This defense for the Chiefs, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's 3rd and 3. To throw his car. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Card out a throw. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's got it down to the 28. The Saints at 3-1 here through the first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And last week, not only on the scoreboard, but I saw it on tape as well. Definitely not one of their final performances because they were outclassed pretty much right from the start. So I think they'll be... trying to be a little better out of the gate in this one so they don't fall into a big hole.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
93. Now Carr. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good.
So we come back up there.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you
They
can
give
depend
you.
upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you.
Mistakes for the wrong side.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's
hard.
away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now here comes Kansas City. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 18 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball of the season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Hey, we know Pat Mahomes can run it. We saw it right there, but you get the sense when he takes off, every Chiefs fan is just saying, hey, be careful.
You get the sense, right, that everyone's holding their breath?
Yes.
And no one's exhaling until he gets up? Well, that makes perfect sense, but the reason that play works well for him when he decides to keep it and run, because of respect for his arm. He throws it so well and so often that when he does make the decision to run, it's usually wide open. You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
$10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 31 yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. A drive that time.
That coverage is so bad on Kelce. Gosh.
Kelce touchdown.
It's pretty my fault.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
That's all. I think it should be helping out on defense and safety there on Kelce.
Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to
Got
be out
him.
of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
I'm talking about.
Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Kamara up the middle. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Now Carr. This is caught. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Kamara. No signal. Now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, second and goal. Carr. Throw left side, taken in by Hill.
Are you kidding me, dude?
They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
This is third and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. They'll run it with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to stretch out their lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs ready to go again. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs 1st down. He's brought down at the 38-yard line.
That's certainly familiar. Kelsey making the catch and picking up a 1st down. And he continues to produce at a high level here in his 12th year in the NFL. He's topped 90 catches in each of the last 6 seasons. And barring something dramatic happening, there's a good chance he'll make it 7 straight when it's all said and done.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. They'll send a tight end in motion right. To throw, it's Mahomes. Able to find Gray here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They go play fake. Mahomes finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Mahomes now to throw.
Oh my God, they caught him on his own blitz. No.
Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now it's Mahomes again. It's complete to Hopkins. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. With a touchdown at 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any
long drive,
on the board in your favor,
ball
to
get some points. Start the 2nd half.
And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and go a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
What down?
Here's Carr to throw. The pass caught by Olave. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to get this inside the... Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Carr. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Carr. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And a lineup going is a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on 3rd and goal. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? To throw, it's Carr. Olave over the middle. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So after the field goal, back out his groupie to send this one away.
Stupid guys, come on. You got Xavier Worthy and Hardman back there. Jeez, can't keep either one, really.
KC's offense ready to take over. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. In motion, the tight end Kelsey. Here's Mahomes to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. That's laid out deep for Rice, and it's incomplete. Took a shot.
Ooh, Matthew, make a play. You had it. Dang it.
2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. He finds Hopkins complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Mahomes. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And he missed it.
He had the leg for it.
So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we message received here, no need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Yeah.
And good starting field position. He gets this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now a play fake. Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down. Carr now to throw. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. It'll go as a get.
I'm going to throw this early, but it's not there. And then I want to come off it, he freaking turns his hips and runs.
And now it's 3rd and 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Finding room at midfield. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And down to the 29-yard line. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Play action. Now it's Carr.
Are you kidding me, Carr?
Intercepted.
For that crappy-ass pass, dude?
And the Chiefs are going to get the football.
Why? Why, Carr? Why you throw a crappy-ass pass like that?
This up past the 20-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Yellow. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's right.
Jeez, pick that, man. Make a play.
Near the 35-yard line.
Step slower.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit.
Seriously caught that? He dropped it.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
This is 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now here's Mahomes. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Mahomes going to throw. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown.
Dropped. Oh my
4
God.
yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to a field goal. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Play defense.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Saints coming out now to take the field. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Gets this complete to Shaheed. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
This guy runs fast guys and they get caught by linebackers.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Now Carr. Over the middle, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
Now Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Wow.
2nd down.
As soon as he... Began his route. Someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
You're mine.
To throw his car. Johnson's got it complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Carr going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So Carr departs, and on his Blake Groupie for the Saints field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick here is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. In motion, right goes Hopkins. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Stiff-armed him. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little top pass, it goes for good yardage. A little something extra in his repertoire.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit. But a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Attack, attack!
In motion left goes a tight end. Throwing now is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is
he had a great game and then that pick.
We're back now in KC.
This game would be a
it's the Chiefs with a football
gap
up
right
with
now.
work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4.
Yellow.
Mahomes to throw once more. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Mahomes now to throw. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. On play action, it's Carr. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he powers his way up past the 30. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Again, it's Kamara. And boy, he is very close to a first down.
That's ridiculous, dude.
Spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract.
Absurd, dude. The ball's ahead of the freaking
offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Yeah, this will wind up as Saints first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And this one taken in by Olave. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
Come on.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Throwing now is Carr.
Are you kidding me, dude?
That's going to be intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An Excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing range, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Saints offense and Derek Carr ready for this next possession. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10, right at the 30. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pick. Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
734, 694.
Now Carr. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Here's Carr to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10, working down at the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Here's Carr. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2. Carr will look to throw. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Yellow.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. They juked him. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. Look at the big man run.
Oh my gosh.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Oh my God.
A great effort there. 49 yards. And the Saints take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. So how about that turn of events? The field goal would have broken this 4th quarter tie.
What a prime
The play broke
game.
the tie all right. Unfortunately, it was 6 points the other direction.
And for such a critical kick, the blocking has to be better. Brandon, that reminds me.
Not just pick 6 I threw.
Famous, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Florida State,
That's
Georgia
right.
Tech, right? Didn't you have something similar?
Yep, a block kick return late. Unbelievable. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
There you go.
They'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the
Top
20.
Shepard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, DJ Taylor picked that, dude.
Shot couldn't connect.
Ooh.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete. Yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Shakes off the sand. But
Sit down, boy.
Swallowed up and taken down.
Heck yeah.
Wreaking havoc was Nathan Shepard, the D tackle. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's taken on the 25. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara.
There you go.
Determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself, and that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I blew a timeout earlier. I can't remember for what. It's going to hurt. I don't know.
4th quarter, down
First
to the
down
final
wins it.
2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
No, not quite.
So it's Saints
Yep,
football as we get
first
you
down.
reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. A busy night continues for Kamara. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They try the left side here with Williams. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a one-touchdown game. But things just got... They tried for the long field goal. This one away, they don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes will throw. And that's complete to Brown. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Mahomes to throw it. And the cat. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And the throw there to be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Now Mahomes got to have this one.
Got him.
He's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So for the Saints, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
2, 5 plays, play sack, I'm sure I was. Points.